Greetings, beautiful lovers and subscribers of Agrolive Ventures. Let me use the opportunity to thank all those of you who has been helping to promote our content by sharing and promoting them on other platforms to ensure that we are able to share different agri ventures to the world to encourage more young people indulge into the agri sector and equally encourage those who love agriculture to invest more into it. So we are on a tomato farm. We look at it. We've seen a few huts and so a few young men seated right there at the middle of the farm. Those are the young men actually taking care of the farm. If you look at the farm right down, it extends far beyond the log of wood you see. From information we got from this young man, it shows this farm covers a total surface area of 1.5 hectare. This is a 1.5 hectare of tomato farm. When you look critically on the tomato plants, they are still very, very young. And information from this young man indicates that they planted these tomatoes since 10 days ago. Yeah, if you look at it, they are still very, very young, though very, very fresh and beautiful. As a matter of fact, there is a particular point of the video I had to zoom and go right down to the tomato plants to look at how beautiful and how greenish they were. And then I just imagine how it's going to look like when the entire farm um, would must have grown. Yeah, so you look at the farm. I tried to question this young man to look at some of the challenges they face, trying to ask about profitability and the tomato market. First of all, they told me after planting, what they do is, since they don't have the technical know-how, you look at these little huts here. These are the huts I was trying to describe. These are the two young men. There are three of them. As a matter of fact, there are about 4 or 5 of them. What they do is they come here, they live in the farm, they could spend like a week and then go back to the town or the neighboring village, spend like 2 or 3 days and then come back to the farm to ensure that the farm is well taken care of. Yeah, they do have a contract just for that. So the little huts you find there, they store fertilizers and spraying machines and then even sleep there. Now, let's get down and look at how fresh these tomato plants are. You will discover they are very, very green, very fresh, and they look amazing. As a matter of fact, when I saw this, I was inspired. I was like, why don't you venture into something like this? But the challenges will shock you because in as much as there's so much profit in tomato cultivation, as a matter of fact, I should be doing another video to break down the profitability in tomato production. We look at the challenges and how to mitigate such challenges. So I will be doing another video on that. If you look at the plants, like I had to zoom in, they look very, very fresh, greenish. That's because these guys explained to me they do spray, and this spray they use different chemicals. They use chemicals to prevent the tomatoes from diseases, and there are other chemicals like other herbicides that they use to reduce weeds. Remember, weeds on a tomato farm will reduce production, and I mean that will not be good.